I'm going to show you how easy it is to create your rubber stamp using the Brother Stamp Creator. It's very quick, it's very simple. Your machine comes with a software which you load it in your computer, and it's called P-Touch Editor software. It's very easy, foolproof software to use. So one of the things we've done here is we have a dedicated drawer for all our rubber stamps. We have our inks, we have our correction pen, and we have all our ID labels for all different stamps, and we have our stamps here. And one of the advantages you have with this kind of a system is that if you are running low in any particular size or color stamp, you can easily place the order, therefore you never run out of rubber stamps. In this case, we're going to make a rubber stamp. The size is 1850. And all we're going to do is click on 1850. It's going to give us the right size window in here, and we're going to type in whatever rubber stamp we're making. In this case, Happy Holidays from the UPS store. And all I did is I picked a border that comes already preloaded in the software. It comes with hundreds of borders, symbols, and clip art that you can use and incorporate in the stamp that you are making. Another thing to remember is that if somebody wants a signature stamp, that is also very easy to do. If they want a picture of theirs or their favorite animal or pet or dog or cat or whatever, that is also very easy to do. If they bring you a signature in a thumb drive, you can just pull it up in here as a JPEG or a PDF and just import it right into the rubber stamp. Also, if you have someone that gives you a picture on a thumb drive, bring it in as a JPEG or a PDF, and you could incorporate that as part of your stamp as well. And we've done that quite a few times. So here it is, we have the stamp ready, and all we're going to do is, because we're making 1850 size, we're going to take an 1850 ID label, and we're going to place it right in the stamp creator. We're going to go to File, and we're going to say Print, and there are two radio buttons here. One says Stamp and one says ID Label. We're going to click on the ID label and hit Print, and this is connected with a USB cable, so it's very easy setup. Right now this has an LCD screen, and it's telling me receiving because it just took the ID label in. It's saying printing because it is printing the ID label. And once the ID label comes out, there's a couple of things we can do. One is your customer can prove if the stamp is correct in here, typos, etc. Or once the ID label comes out, you can show them the ID label and make sure that they're okay with the rubber stamp that they're going to need. So here is our ID label, and that says exactly what we have on here. And what we're going to do, very simple, is once the customer proofs this label, we're going to peel the center part and we're going to stick it on the handle of the stamp. Now the stamp has three components to it. It is the handle, it has a skirt, and it has the stamp itself. And the stamp comes wrapped in a sleeve, which you tear it open, and the reason it's wrapped is so that the ink does not go dry. Now next thing we're going to do while I'm opening this is I'm going to hit Print, and I am going to pick the correct radio button. In this case is for the stamp, and hit Print. And at this time all it is doing is picking up a draft sheet from here that it will take it, bring it to this section in the machine, and it's also telling me right on the screen it is receiving, it is printing. Nice thing is it's foolproof. It gives you step by step. It tells you exactly what it's doing step by step. And in the meantime, I'm going to open this stamp, and this is the stamp. Now it comes with a plastic coating, plastic sleeve, so to speak, underneath the stamp. You do not, it's very important, you do not peel this off. And when it's time to put your stamp in, make sure that that is there. If you don't, it will stick on there, and you'll have not major problems, but that stamp is gone. You'll have to make another stamp. This now is telling me it is charging, and already it says Install Stamp. And I'm going to open this little gate, and this is foolproof. We're going to take the bottom cover off. This is already pre-centered marks on the stamp, and there are center marks here. You cannot install it any other way but center. So I'm going to place my stamp in, and I can already see the draft sheet with my message already right there underneath. Underneath that is a charging, is a xenon lamp. As soon as I shut this, that xenon lamp is going to flash, which it just did. And it tells me waiting, so I got to wait, and it's a matter of a few seconds. Now it says remove stamp. Easy enough. We're going to open this, and here's our stamp. The draft sheet is going to come out, which is, this is what it looks like, by the way. We're going to trash that. We're going to peel this plastic from underneath the stamp, and what we're going to do is we're going to put the bottom cover on, and we're going to install the skirt, which is very easy, just locks in. Absolutely foolproof. We're going to take the handle. This already has an ink packet in it, and once I put the handle in, it will break that seal. I gently push it down, and sometimes you can hear it, but sometimes you don't. But you gently push it down, and you hear kind of a little squish, and your stamp is now ready. All you do is let it sit for a few minutes for the ink to flow through, and once your stamp is done, you just go ahead and stamp it, and you have your rubber stamp. Now, if there is an image on the stamp that you do not want, this is a correction pen. And all we're going to do is, let's say there was a little dot here or something like that. All you do is take the correction pen, and you can see the dot if there is any. Just use your correction pen to plug that little hole, and it's just a dab or two, and that's it. In a couple of seconds, that's ready, and that image is gone. The other thing I wanted to mention is that we always offer our customers free inking for their stamps. Now, mind you, these stamps will last 5,000 impressions without re-inking. And so just in case, and we haven't had one back in 6 years or so. However, if just in case you have someone that wants their stamp re-inked, very easy. You pull the top off. There's a couple of holes here, a few drops of ink, whether in this case it's red, and we're going to use the red one. A few drops here, a few drops there. Seal it up, let it stand a few minutes, and you're ready. And it's a very simple solution for someone to have their stamp re-inked at no charge, and that is what we offer. We don't charge for re-inking their rubber stamp, and that's another selling point, by the way.